the U.S. government is in the process of vilifying everything China. Okay.
Yes.
And that's, we're not at war with these people. They didn't do anything. We were the ones who came there early 2014. I got an invitation to give a speaking engagement. I didn't go. Why? Because I didn't really want to. I believed what I saw on TV, buildings falling into rivers, people starving to death. I've been to lots of poor countries. I didn't need to go to another. I went over the next time. Holy mackerel. I couldn't believe my eyes. Shanghai was what New York wishes it could be like Shanghai. Yeah. Shenzhen, the population of Canada in one city. Oh, yeah. It's got to be crowded. They're starving to death. No, they weren't. Best meals in my life. Everything was spotlessly clean. Typical. This is how the media works. When we went over, I would have classes with 500 to 2,500.
Wow.
Yeah. I never saw that many people that hungry for training on how to design vehicles.
一批货物入库后要经历入库盘点、出库盘点、库存盘点，非常耗人力，效率也比较低。而通过 AI 算法可以实时跟踪盘点，目前可以实现常见标准化货物的 AI 识货。一批货物入库后要经历入库盘点、出库盘点、库存盘点，非常耗人力，效率也比较低。而通过 AI 算法可以实时跟踪盘点，目前可以实现常见标准化货物的 AI 识货。
AI brain technology. We apply that into our suitcase, our lawnmower, and also our service robot that's used in the warehouse. And as a startup in China, we believe our technology is really frontier, and we want the world to know it.
Actually, we are the AR and AI algorithm company. So what we're trying to do is building a AR software and hardware that is marketable and that can be applied into a different industry like tourism or industrial or social media to use.
It's very multifunctional. It can do 3D printer, laser engraver, pick and place, writing and draw. It can be controlled by 7 different ways.
这个被称为第3代 KTV， 可以实时的将手机上蓝牙过来的音乐跟你的人声做实时的混音，实时的耳返，并且实时的传输回手机。 Sometimes he will be angry. The special skill, transforming.
Oh, it's a transfer.
Oh, you can try it and transform it again.
We've seen a lot of innovative things here, and whether it was Forward X with its robotics, from a lawnmower to a suitcase that follows you around, we're seeing a lot of innovation here coming out from some of these Chinese companies that is very, very impressive. There's a lot to be impressed about when it comes to the technology coming from China.
我们的科技创新水平得到显著提高，我们的战略高技术逐步的走向了这个世界的这个前列大家所看到的这个各个方面比如说航天、深海、超算、核电这些领域都逐步的走向世界的前列。中国的电动汽车发展一定是世界电动汽车转型升级的一个重要环节，所以我们欢迎各国的电动汽车都到中国的这个市场来使我们包括我们在座的记者都能够享受到多样化的尝试和多样化的特色，加快实施新一代人工智能有关于科学基础的关键技术的这个系统集成的研发而使那些研发成果尽快的能够进入到开放平台，在开放使用当中再一次的把它增强完善，所以已经马上就要这个发布项目指南和细则，来突破基础前沿理论关键构建技术。
Huawei has just unveiled another innovative product, the 5.5G network. This marks a significant advancement compared to the current 5G networks and serves as a transitional step towards 6G. Also known as 5G Advanced, 5.5G promises substantial improvements in industrial automation, autonomous vehicle driving, and other applications. In comparison to conventional 5G, it can be up to 10 times faster. Huawei has been collaborating with the Chinese telecom operators as well as Saudi telecommunications company from Saudi Arabia and Du from the United Arab Emirates. During the Global Mobile Broadband Forum held in Dubai, Huawei and Du demonstrated their 5G advanced technology. Despite its gradual exclusion from the United States and its allies in Europe and Asia, Huawei remains the leading Chinese provider of telecommunications equipment. China, which boasts the world's largest industrial economy, is significantly ahead in the deployment of 5G. By the end of September, the country had erected more than 3 million base stations and had nearly 740 million 5G users, representing half of the global total, according to the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology. Nokia and Ericsson, on the other hand, companies that are also developing 5.5G technology, will be unable to compete for a substantial portion of the Chinese market. China has already established an almost complete supply chain for 5G networks, holding over 40% of global patents, and has successfully completed all technical performance tests for 5.5G. Huawei has already constructed its first industrial production line for this type of network. This week, a government-backed computing laboratory announced its intention to use the new processor developed by Huawei to build what will be likely the world's largest artificial intelligence platform. The platform, named Cloud Brain 3, is expected to be launched between late 2024 and early 2025.
Good morning, everybody. Today, I'm going to be spraying my crops with this enormous drone. He pushed a button, and the drone is just flying itself. It's going back and forth through that mapped boundary. It's keeping itself auto-leveled out, and it's just spraying. So cool. I have never seen anything like this. Is it efficient, accurate, precise, and now?
Way stronger.
Standing as tall as an average human, a full-size humanoid robot developed by a Chinese company demonstrates coordinated multi-joint movements, including lying on its back and face down, performing deep squats, and twisting its waist.
Beautiful, it's very sleek and very modern.
I think the train is better than plane. No delays, much better.
Есть AliExpress, но вещи приходят через месяц. Очень долго идут. Но они, дешевые, они недорогие. Можно там заказывать, но слишком долго ждать. Месяц, больше, может быть, могут не отправить. Поэтому не очень удобно. А Taobao очень удобно и быстро, и дешево.
Because living in Hangzhou, I can really use my phone for everything. I can pay my bills, I can pay for the tolls on the road, I can book a doctor's appointment, I can catch a bus, catch the subway, rent one of those public bicycles. So mobile phone, definitely, and mobile payment, and pretty much everything that you can access on that phone.
我们到上海来，每天用，在北京也用了，每天很方便。对，到外面就不用管要拿你自己的自行车，还是要叫人家给你开车。这我觉得 mobile 对我们说到这里来旅游很好玩。
see the large-scale adoption of 5G across China?
Well, I think what's happening in China with 5G adoption is really nothing short of breathtaking. We heard, of course, some of the consumer-facing applications where you can go to exhibition centers, places where consumers gather so they can better experience mixed reality, augmented reality, virtual reality. But I think that's really just the tip of the iceberg. It's the 10% that we can see. The 90% that's underwater, I think, will affect the so-called industrial Internet of Things. And this is where I think China really has demonstrated its strategic vision as well as its ability to marshal resources across the private sector, government, et cetera, all of the key stakeholders to create a new infrastructure layer that is dramatically transforming manufacturing, making it cheaper, more environmentally sustainable, and more flexible. So we'll see, I think, we're even starting to see already in some sectors like electric vehicles, faster product launches, which means that we will see many, many more innovative products in the years to come because of this new 5G infrastructure layer.
So having said that, in your opinion, what new applications for 5G can be explored?
Well, I think the most important ones are in the manufacturing sector. So this could be everything from steel making, petroleum, to making electronic devices. Because the key issue here is that with faster, more bandwidth, lower latency, meaning shorter processing time, that companies, managers, executives can oversee really any type of manufacturing process in real time. And they can also better predict where there might be problems, equipment breakdown, et cetera. So this makes all sorts of manufacturing safer, more productive. And again, I think one of those important things about manufacturing is switching production lines, and that can be very cumbersome and expensive and time-consuming. And in a 5G world, that lowers these barriers. So not only for existing companies, but also creates opportunities for startups as well.
China is unveiling the future of military technology at Airshow China 2024, introducing a new generation of light arms and an innovative creation, robotic wolves, modeled as wolves. These machines adopt a pack strategy for coordinated missions. The robotic wolf pack consists of 4 specialized units, each with a unique role. One wolf leads with advanced reconnaissance equipment to gather critical frontline intelligence. Another supports the team with ammunition supplies. 2 other wolves are armed with firearms that can serve as the primary combat forces. Together, they are controlled and coordinated by a central vehicle, allowing the pack to operate within a 2-kilometer range for up to 3 hours.
If you're interested in technology, please come to the World Manufacturing Convention. If you're not interested in technology, please also come to the World Manufacturing Convention, because this is a place where a geek can come up with 6 new ideas within just 1 hour.
I've come here today to the World Manufacturing Convention to find my next big business venture. Yeah.
Have you found it yet?
Honestly, I thought I would come here and I would be like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, but I've been here for maybe an hour and I already have like 6 ideas.
Indeed, I share the same feeling with Isa. For instance, the humanoid robot we're seeing now is Qijiang 2nd. It features 38 active degrees of freedom across the body and a battery life of over 2 hours. It's able to do autonomous decision-making and multi-modal interaction. Try waking it up by saying 小江小江。
你好，请问有什么可以帮你的？可以给我一个橙子吗？当然可以，马上为你拿一个橙子。
Oh, and also, don't forget 小江 siblings.
我想问一下，你是第一次来合肥吗？
是的，我是第一次来到合肥。虽然我是一个机器人，但我很高兴能够探索这个城市，并为在这里的人们提供帮助。
Of course, never forget the big guys here. They could do much better than the robots for now.
这台设备就是我们国产首台16米级超大直径对讲机，它的就是最大特点就是大，它的看望直径达到16.07米，就是比5层楼还要高。
Finally, let's invite one royal fan of the convention to make a concluding speech.
是第4次了，每次都会有新奇的东西，还有智能自动可以载人的不用驾驶的飞机，这个的话就让我感觉非常有兴趣。
Yes, regardless of nationality or age, everyone will find something at a convention that makes them stop and stay. Interest and passion might just be the core and answer of manufacturing.
The evolution of intellectual property in China provides valuable insights into the country's 75-year journey of innovation. Since the establishment of the People's Republic of China, IP initiatives have been vital in protecting individual inventions, fostering enterprise competitiveness, and driving scientific advancement and economic growth. By the end of 2023, China became the first country in the world with more than 4 million valid invention patents, from only 98 patent applications filed through the World Intellectual Property Organization in 1994 to 59,000 in 2019. China also rose as the leading global source of international patent applications and has stayed at the top ever since. As China accelerates its global expansion, the world has increasingly engaged with the Chinese market. China is committed to providing equal IP protection for both domestic and foreign enterprises. More than 5,000 foreign and joint venture companies have been registered in the country's state-level IP protection centers. IP has not only boosted sci-tech advancements, but also propelled economic growth. The added value of China's patent-intensive industries reached 15.32 trillion yuan in 2022, contributing 12.7% to the GDP of the world's second-largest economy. Starting from humble beginnings, China has emerged as the world's largest patent filer and is advancing toward becoming an IP powerhouse. The government has pledged to continue leveraging intellectual property to boost innovation and support Chinese modernization.
Science, technology, and innovation are vital to addressing risks and challenges and promoting peace and development. China ranked 12th place on the Global Innovation Index 2023, released by WIPO, topping developing countries. China pursues a mutually beneficial openness strategy and opens up wider at a higher level. We are committed to advancing international science and technology exchange and cooperation with more open mind and initiatives, fostering an open, globally competitive innovation ecosystem, and implementing international science and technology cooperation initiative. In doing so, we can jointly build an open, fair, equitable, and non-discriminatory environment for scientific and technological advances, and forge a global science and technology community. China has established cooperative scientific and technological ties with over 160 countries, signed intergovernmental science and technology cooperation agreements with 118 countries and regions, and participated in over 200 international organizations and multilateral mechanisms. We have taken the lead in initiating international big science programs and projects, and international science and technology cooperation plans to support joint research by scientists across the world to address global challenges. We have implemented the Belt and Road Science, Technology, and Innovation Cooperation Action Plan, with more than 50 Belt and Road joint labs under construction, and over 3,500 young foreign scientists for research visit to China for at least half a year. In addition, over 15,000 trainees from various countries have been trained through the International Training Program. We initiated 4 new Belt and Road cooperation programs on science, technology, and innovation, including sustainable development technology, innovation, and entrepreneurship, spatial information science and technology, and poverty alleviation through science and technology. Science knows no border, and innovation has no limits.
Oh shit. China actually spent, yes, $90 billion to build a miraculous project that amazed the whole world. The planning of this project alone took 50 years. As soon as it was exposed, it shocked engineers all over the world. It is China's South to North Water Diversion Project, designed to last up to 100 years. It is called a true century-old project. The project is divided into 3 sections: East, Middle, and West. Since its construction, more than 2.2 trillion cubic feet of water has been sent to the north. The water problems of 42 large and medium-sized cities and more than 280 counties and districts have been completely solved. It has greatly improved the environment in the north that was worsened by water shortage. Water from the south travels 870 miles to the north with an elevation difference of less than 300 feet. This project is the strategic project with the largest investment and the widest coverage since the founding of New China. At present, the number of direct beneficiaries has increased to 79 million. Promote potential productivity by improving water conditions. Form economic growth. I have to say that China's infrastructure is really amazing.
Crafted by Mirror Me China, it pushes boundaries like never before. With a top speed of 10 meters per second, Black Panther 2 isn't just about breaking records. It's about redefining what's possible. At 10 meters per second, the force required to swing its legs unexpectedly, but seriously surpasses gravity, presenting a monumental challenge for current electrical systems. So, can speed only come from bigger motors and bulkier designs? We think differently. In 1665, Christian Huygens discovered that pendulum clocks, mounted on the same beam, would synchronize their swings through energy transfer. Dynamic analysis reveals that 2 pendulums, aided by the movement of a beam, transfer energy between them. Inspired by this principle, we leverage dynamics to optimize the design of every inch of the robot structure. When one leg lacks power, the others step in, transferring energy seamlessly. Together, the 4 legs act as a unified force. Even with this compact body, Black Panther 2 can unleash immense power. This innovation proves that by overcoming power limitations through dynamic principles, speed can become even faster. Running at top speed, ground impact can slow Black Panther 2 down. To counter this, we equipped its knees with advanced shock absorbers. two 3,000 Newton-meter coil springs. These springs reduce impact inertia by 8 times, cutting ground force and minimizing energy loss, keeping every stride smooth and efficient. How to balance strength with lightness? Nature had the answer. Inspired by the kangaroo rat's powerful leaps, we developed ultra-strong carbon fiber legs. With only 16% increase in weight, their stiffness improved by 135%, solving the leg-breaking issue at 6 meters per second and unlocking new speed potential. Drawing inspiration from the cheetah's claws, we gave Black Panther 2 custom running shoes that boost traction by 200%. Each step is lightning fast and mountain steady, delivering unrivaled speed and control. Speed isn't just about how fast you go. It's about precision in simulation, density in energy conversion, and immediacy in feedback. It's about exploring the boundaries of robotic performance. At Mirror Me, the pursuit of speed never stops. With every generation, we move closer to the future of robotics.
I was sent to lock the game. I was told to spit them flames. I'm coming for that crown. Distinguished with the sound. Oh yeah, we ready now. We ready now. I was sent to lock the game. I was told to spit the flames. Devour who remain. Put them all to shame. I felt the chains. Stood in the shadow. Of all the towers that surround me. No sun. I paid the price. I fought the devil. I've got the scars to show. I'm ready for whatever comes. I'm ready for it.
It's really remarkable. A Chinese research lab has built a competitive model in just 2 months.
Let's talk about AI, but not in the way that you all think, because there is a new model that has all of the valley buzzing. And it does not come from OpenAI or Meta or Google or any of those names. This comes from a rather unusual source.
It also comes from China, Brian. It's called DeepSeek. And here's why it matters. It took Google and OpenAI years and billions of dollars to build the latest AI large language models, but now a Chinese research lab has built a competitive model in just 2 months with dumbed down GPUs for less than, get this, $6 million. Not billion, $6 million. Now, DeepSeek looks and acts just like ChatGPT. I've been trying it out this morning, and when I asked, what model are you? It answered, I'm an AI language model created by OpenAI, specifically based on the GPT-4 architecture. Suggesting that it was trained on ChatGPT outputs means that entirely new state-of-the-art models, they can be built on what is already out there. In other words, OpenAI's moat may be shrinking. If a model like DeepSeek can emerge with competitive performance, minimal cost, and reliance on existing outputs, it signals a rapidly shrinking barrier to entry in AI development, challenging the current dominance of industry leaders like OpenAI and Google and Anthropic and Meta. In fact, it cost DeepSeek just $5.5 million to train it versus hundreds of millions of dollars for Meta's latest Llama model and billions of dollars for GPT and Gemini models.
Why the difference in price? Like, what am I getting for $5.5 million versus $1 billion?
That's the thing. You're basically getting a model that's as good as the frontier models that OpenAI and Llama have created. So there's third parties that check key benchmarks. These are key capabilities of the different large language models. And they found that the ones from DeepSeek, which was presumably built and trained on public OpenAI ChatGPT data, is as good or better in some cases than Meta's or OpenAI. So it's really remarkable. You get just as much bang for your buck for a lot less, like $5.5 million versus billions and billions of dollars that OpenAI has shelled out. So this is really a remarkable development that has huge implications for the race.
As this year's ice and snow season has begun in North China, the ice and snow economy is once again gaining momentum. At Lianhuashan Ski Resort in northeast China's Jilin province, robotic dogs conduct patrols, transport first aid supplies, and pose for photos with the skiers, who now enjoy not only winter sports but also new services brought by high-tech products. This is just one example of how new technologies are being applied to winter sports amid the boom. In Liaoyuan City, China's major cotton sock production base, manufacturers have developed self-heating socks.
我们一直在持续性的开发新的产品，从功能、适应人群和这个产品定价都进行了更多的研发。
Data from the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology shows that the number of ice and snow equipment enterprises in China has grown from around 300 in 2015 to around 900 in 2023. China's northernmost province of Heilongjiang views the nice Asian Winter Games as a booster to its burgeoning ice and snow market. Earlier this month, it launched a 100-day winter tourism initiative, unveiling a slew of preparations for better receiving international visitors for the Winter Sports Gala. A comprehensive passenger transportation hub center was recently put into service in Yabuli, which is one of the main competition zones of the Asian Winter Games.
该枢纽中心的建成呢，有力推动了亚布力地区公铁联运的步伐，能为亚布力地区景区的游客呢提供更为方便、快捷的宽乘服务，也为哈尔滨2025年亚冬会的成功举办呢提供了强大的交通设施保障。
China has unveiled an ambitious plan to grow its ice and snow economy, targeting winter sports, tourism, and equipment manufacturing as key drivers of economic growth, with a projected value of 1.5 trillion yuan by 2030.
Imagine walking into a hospital where the future is not just a vision, but a reality. Above your head, sleek, silent machines glide along tracks. Like something out of a sci-fi movie, patients and visitors barely notice, as these devices move with precision, weaving through the corridors. Their destination? Welcome to the world of smart hospitals in China. These machines are automatic medication delivery systems tirelessly working to ensure life-saving medicine and medical supplies reach their destinations with unmatched speed and accuracy, from the pharmacy to the nurse stations and even directly to patient wards. This seamless operation eliminates human error and frees up medical staff to focus on patient care, its efficiency in motion. A perfect blend of technology and compassion, and just one example of how innovation is transforming healthcare as we know it. These systems operate 24/7, tirelessly connecting different departments, ensuring no time is wasted when it matters most.
So there's one Chinese tech brand that doesn't have a booth at CES, but it looks like everyone is using it.
Well, this one open up the legs. You like that, see? Hey, that's what it is.
DJI and other Chinese brands once exhibited at CES before they were blacklisted by the US, but you can tell that a good product speaks for itself.
I can't tell you how many people I've been seeing using this while I've been on this trip.
You know DJI is from China, right?
I love it. Love it. Microphone and everything is fantastic. So upgraded the extended batteries, microphone, case, wonderful. Best gift I've ever been given.
I like it a lot. This is the first time I've used it for CES. This is the Pocket 3. Some of the video's been looking pretty good. It's got a nice smooth pan and tilt function on it. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
You know DJI is from China, right?
Yes.
How do you
Shenzhen.
How do you like technology from China?
I like technology from China. I have DJI products, drones, batteries. I've enjoyed using most of those products.
Imagine walking into a hospital where the future is not just a vision but a reality. Above your head, sleek, silent machines glide along tracks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Patients and visitors barely notice as these devices move with precision, weaving through the corridors. Their destination? Welcome to the world of smart hospitals in China. These machines are automatic medication delivery systems, tirelessly working to ensure life-saving medicine and medical supplies reach their destinations with unmatched speed and accuracy. From the pharmacy to the nurse stations and even directly to patient wards, this seamless operation eliminates human error and frees up medical staff to focus on patient care. It's efficiency in motion, a perfect blend of technology and compassion, and just one example of how innovation is transforming healthcare as we know it. These systems operate 24/7, tirelessly connecting different departments, ensuring no time is wasted when it matters most.
Now take a look at this. I'm just about to buy a coffee with a little bit of a special twist. This company is called Robot Anno. Take a look at this. Oh my God. And there we have it. Take a look at that. Isn't that just the most beautiful coffee you've ever seen? There I am on my coffee. Let's have a taste. Oh my God, look at my face, I'm melting. Chinese innovation, Robot Anno. Not a sponsor, by the way, but now they owe me one big time. Although they did give me a free coffee, so I'll let them off. Now, you may have noticed something here. There are a lot of Chinese brands. In recent years, several Chinese tech brands have not only caught up with their Western counterparts, but in some cases have surpassed them in key areas like innovation, market share, and technological leadership. This shift is particularly notable in industries such as telecommunications, consumer electronics, artificial intelligence, and e-commerce.
You damn well know that you cannot protect the data and tighten export controls that would target Chinese.
That we have, that China doesn't have.